The hidden causes of misunderstandings. Misunderstandings do not happen by accident. Behind every misunderstanding is one or more hidden causes that influence the way people think, feel, communicate, and react. Many people believe that arguments begin because someone intentionally said or did something wrong. While this is sometimes true, most misunderstandings are not created by bad intentions. They are created by human differences, emotions, personal experiences, and communication habits that people often overlook. When we understand the real causes of misunderstandings, we become better equipped to prevent them. Instead of blaming each other, we begin to recognize that many conflicts start because two people are seeing the same situation from different perspectives. Understanding these hidden causes is the first step toward building healthier communication and stronger relationships. 1. Assumptions. One of the biggest causes of misunderstandings is making assumptions. An assumption is believing something to be true without first checking the facts. Instead of asking questions, people often fill in the missing information with their own thoughts and emotions. For example, a wife notices that her husband has been unusually quiet for several days. Without asking him what is wrong, she assumes he is no longer interested in talking to her. In reality, he may be dealing with pressure at work or worrying about financial responsibilities. Because she never asked, she reacted to an assumption instead of the truth. The same thing happens in dating relationships. A boyfriend sends a message and receives no reply for several hours. He immediately assumes his girlfriend is ignoring him or losing interest. Later he discovers that her phone battery had died while she was traveling. What caused the emotional stress was not the delayed reply, it was the assumption he made before knowing the facts. Assumptions are dangerous because they create stories in our minds that may have little or nothing to do with reality. Once we believe those stories, we begin reacting to them as though they are true. This often leads to unnecessary hurt, anger, and conflict. The healthiest habit is to replace assumptions with honest questions. Instead of thinking, "I know why they did that," ask, "Can you help me understand what happened?" A simple conversation can prevent many misunderstandings before they grow into larger problems. 2. Poor listening. Many people believe they are good listeners, but in reality they are only waiting for their turn to speak. Genuine listening means paying full attention, trying to understand the speaker's thoughts and feelings, and resisting the urge to interrupt or prepare a response while the other person is still talking. Poor listening creates misunderstandings because important details are missed. A person may hear the words but fail to understand the meaning behind them. Sometimes people only listen to parts of a conversation and ignore the rest, leading them to draw incorrect conclusions. Imagine a husband telling his wife that work has become stressful and that he needs some quiet time after getting home. If she only hears, "I want to be alone," she may feel rejected. However, if she listens carefully to the entire message, she will understand that he is asking for a little time to recover before spending quality time together. Listening is not simply hearing sounds. It is making the effort to understand another person's experience. Many misunderstandings disappear when people slow down, pay attention, and truly listen. 3. Different expectations. Every person enters a relationship with expectations. Some expectations are spoken openly, while others remain hidden. Problems often arise when two people expect different things without realizing it. One partner may believe that spending every weekend together is a sign of love, while the other values having personal time to rest or pursue hobbies. Neither expectation is necessarily wrong, but when they are not discussed, disappointment and misunderstanding can quickly follow. Expectations also affect household responsibilities, finances, parenting, communication, affection, celebrations, and future plans. What seems obvious to one person may never have crossed the other person's mind. Healthy relationships are built on clear conversations about expectations. Rather than expecting someone to read your mind, explain your needs honestly and encourage them to do the same. 4. Emotional triggers. Everyone has emotional triggers, situations, words, or behaviors that produce a stronger emotional reaction because of past experiences. These triggers often operate without people realizing it. For example, someone who grew up in a home where they were constantly criticized may become defensive whenever they receive even gentle feedback. Another person who has experienced betrayal may become suspicious when their partner changes their routine or keeps information private, even if nothing inappropriate is happening. Emotional triggers can cause people to react to the past instead of the present. A simple conversation suddenly feels like a personal attack because old emotional wounds have been reopened. Recognizing emotional triggers allows people to respond with greater understanding and patience. Instead of asking, "Why are you overreacting?" it becomes more helpful to ask, "What might be making this situation feel so painful for you?" 5. Stress and fatigue. Stress and exhaustion affect the way people communicate. When someone is physically tired or emotionally overwhelmed, they may become impatient, forgetful, less attentive, or easily irritated. This does not necessarily reflect how they feel about the relationship. A partner who has been working long hours may seem distant, not because they care less, but because they have little emotional energy left. Likewise, someone facing financial pressure, health concerns, or family responsibilities may unintentionally speak more sharply than usual. When stress is high, small misunderstandings often become larger than they need to be. A harmless comment may sound offensive, and a simple mistake may be interpreted as disrespect. Learning to recognize the effects of stress helps couples choose the right time for important conversations. Some discussions are more productive after both people have had time to rest and regain emotional balance. 6. Past experiences. Our past shapes how we interpret the present. Every relationship, success, disappointment, and hardship leaves an impression on the way we think and respond. Someone who has previously been lied to may struggle to trust again. A person who grew up in a family where conflicts were never discussed may avoid difficult conversations altogether. Another person who experienced constant rejection may become highly sensitive to even minor signs of disapproval. These experiences influence our perceptions without us always realizing it. Two people may hear the exact same sentence, yet each interprets it differently because of their unique life experiences. Understanding each other's background creates compassion. Instead of judging one another's reactions, partners can work together to create a safer and more trusting relationship. 7. Different communication styles. People communicate in different ways. Some are direct and express their thoughts openly. Others prefer indirect communication, choosing their words carefully to avoid conflict. Some enjoy discussing problems immediately, while others need time to think before talking. These differences are normal, but they can easily lead to misunderstandings if they are not understood. For instance, one partner may ask direct questions because they value openness. The other partner may see those same questions as criticism or interrogation. Similarly, someone who needs time to process their emotions may be misunderstood as uncaring or distant when they are actually trying to avoid saying something hurtful. There is no single communication style that works for everyone. Healthy relationships are built when both people learn to understand, respect, and adapt to each other's way of communicating rather than insisting that only their own style is correct. Bringing it all together. Most misunderstandings do not begin with one dramatic mistake. They usually grow from small moments of confusion, unspoken expectations, emotional reactions, or incorrect assumptions. Left unaddressed, these small moments can slowly damage trust and create unnecessary conflict. The good news is that every hidden cause discussed in this chapter can be managed. By asking questions instead of assuming, listening carefully, discussing expectations openly, recognizing emotional triggers, managing stress, understanding each other's past experiences, and respecting different communication styles, people can prevent many misunderstandings before they ever become serious problems. The strongest relationships are not those that never experience misunderstandings. They are the relationships in which both people are committed to learning, growing, and understanding each other more deeply every day. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more practical insights on relationships, communication, and personal growth. Share this video with someone who might benefit from it, and let me know in the comments, which of these hidden causes of misunderstandings do you think affects relationships the most? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.